Kogi State Government has taken its engagement advocacy to water users in the state capital, Lokoja. The Commissioner of the Ministry of Water Resources, Engineer Farouk Yahaya, during the engagement meeting with stakeholders at the Children's Amusement Park, now Youth House, promised that all challenges delaying the full reticulation of water to communities will be tackled before the year 2025 ends. He called stakeholders to support the government in mitigating the level of vandalization of reticulation pipes across the state capital. Among the attendees of the meeting were members of the civil society and opinion holders who engaged the government on how to navigate the challenges to solutions. Our reporter has more.
The State Commissioner for Water Resources, Engineer Farouk Yahaya, was accompanied by the ministry's permanent secretary, a representative of the DG, Kogi State Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Agency, (RUWASA), the special advisor and senior special assistants attached to the ministry, and all other government officials. The commissioner commended the patience the water users in and around the state capital, Lokoja, have over the delay of proper reticulation of water. He said it has become important to hold the engagement meeting to discuss the reasons for the delay. Farouk said it is Governor Ahmed Ododo's strong desire to have potable water available to all citizens, but needs to tackle the cause from the root of its manifest.
Two, three things happened outside the submerged and devastated greater water, which was the main source of water supply to the town. We also grapple with decayed pipelines and so on and so forth. So we actually swung into action, having identified areas that will require immediate, medium, short-term and long-term solution to the problem. So the immediate solution we were able to do that time was to quickly deploy tankers in town and identify the most vulnerable areas that lack water. And as at the last count, we were able to count over 60 tankers of water as at that time between February and March. Along with it, the short term that time, the medium term, we ran into the old Lokoja waterworks to see what was happening. And fortunately for us, we have an old water intake pump that was bad and some other few things. And by the special grace of God, we discovered that some few things can be done and supply can be restored from there, though just to cover a very, very, very small section of the town, which is from Karauro to Kabawa. And we used to give them alternatively pumping from directly from the waterworks.
The Water Resources Commissioner, Farouk Yahaya, further gave an update on the replacement of facilities and repair done, promising all affected areas will be attended to before the end of the year 2025 while in Gadimo area of Lokoja. He assured of a temporary solution to resolve their long awaiting of potable water supply.
Since we will have issue of funding the resuscitation of the Greater Waterworks, which has capacity for daily production capacity of 10 million liters, with a holding capacity of about 13 million liters and in two reservoirs. The fund required was very enormous in the face of competing demands of other sectors of the state. So we were doing two, three things at the same time. Technical auditing of we have over population of over 1 point something million in Lokoja, and we want to use a facility designed for 150,000 people to now serve these people. One, two, we have a reservoir problem where you hold this water. So, and this old waterworks, we have no room for expansion. We can upgrade existing things there. We cannot expand. What I mean by expansion, we cannot increase the sizes of the sedimentation and also filtration. So we have to make do with what is there to serve our people. So what we went into doing were two things. We were able to work the existing facilities, the mechanical, both in equipment and those natural things that God endowed us with, that is the filter area and so on and so forth, to increase the production rate. If the production, this facility is treating an X volume of water within an hour or within 5 hours, we want equivalent quantity of water and quality to be produced within an hour, which we have succeeded in doing. Within that 5-6 hours of uninterrupted power supply, they will get the clear well field 3 to 4 times and evacuate out. So having done that, we were also able to get the second reservoir, which has 3 million capacity holding, and at a higher elevation than even the bigger one, to still treat water from this the old water and send waterworks and send it to that reservoir, which is the major feat that we want to achieve and we have achieved.
Civil societies, human rights activists, and community dwellers expressed their satisfaction and mentioned areas of concern.
Going forward, I know you have stated that you're going to design a master plan in terms of a drawing of how the water pipes run through Lokoja city itself, so that local government have more money now. This is the right time for us to call the councillors in these areas and say, what are you doing with our money? We need to have these pipes.
I believe that continuous stakeholder meeting like this will help to sensitize and educate the community people. Some of these problems you have mentioned, when during stakeholders meeting, I think most of them will be informed and then they will know the right thing to do. So
the citizens must pay for water. We enjoy electricity and we pay for it. If you don't pay for electricity, they will cut your light. So after all these efforts, what will be the responsibility of the citizens that are supposed to enjoy this facility and water that we are putting in place? So we need to work out a way that people must pay for the services that they enjoy.
Now you are the first person that visits us, and you have a meeting with us, and we discuss a lot on Angwan TV. At least we've tried our possible best. For the past a month or a month plus now, I don't think water come to Angwan TV anymore.
Their reactions were followed by an appeal to join the state government to mitigate the damage of reticulation pipes by the people. The commissioner said the major challenge faced by the ministry is the constant vandalization of equipment by scavengers and the people, one that water users would be bound to repair if they allowed such to repeat itself, urged them to take care and protect government facilities from vandals.
The main supply line that takes water from the from the Mount Patti reservoir passes through Angwan TV. So we did our best along that line because it is from there the water will pass to Karaoro and then move to Megari Palace, then my own ward, Ward D, and there is a loop from there that will pass through Kabawa to link that main pipeline that passes along the highway again up to Kogi Poly. The Plumbers Union and the water board staff, they went house to house, street by street, alley by alley, to fix most of those broken pipes. So, well, some were right in some people's compound with the faucets, that is the tap head, broken. So, our people used 2 days to correct those things. The last time we had enough water in the reservoir that we say we will release to both sides, both there at the same time, then test GTB to phase 1, phase 2, then GTB to poly side, so that we troubleshoot and see areas that will require repairs. Unfortunately, some of the pipes we've already repaired in Angwan TV, we made them broken. Some fresh ones that will not take you more than between 200 to 1,000 naira to fix were still torn open. A lot of wastages were being recorded there. So we have a case where you have a public water stand around Pata with all broken faucets. So when we release water, no control, the thing goes off. We ask, they say children. And I say these children are having parents. Even the Kabawa downside, these children have parents, and the parents are part of those that are suffering fetching water from broken pipes in the gutter, which we in government doesn't want. We want people to fetch water from their homes, from tap. That one you are fetching from gutter, even though already treated and is coming, can get contaminated.
Hope was also restored to the people living in rural areas when the representative of the RUASA spoke on their plans to partner with the ministry to make potable water available to them.
And we believe in the capacity of what he can do as the commissioner. We want to assure all of us that those in the rural areas, very soon, you will see that we will not have problems in borehole or whatever is the problem that we are facing.
The State Commissioner for Water Resources, through its ministry, has continued to hold stakeholder meetings in communities where water reticulation is challenging and to collaborate with the people to find a lasting solution. Khadijat Mohammed, reporting for MLC TV.